Week 1 after my injections, rough. Week 2, still rough. But around day 10, something shifted. And I want to show you exactly what that looks like at 4 weeks out. Because nobody showed me. Medical Botox isn't just injection day. It's the waiting, the watching, the slowly, very slowly getting pieces of yourself back.
On the road to healing 1 mile at a time.
Welcome back to the van. I'm Nurse TLC, a licensed registered nurse with over 20 years of experience, and I live with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, or EDS, a genetic connective tissue disease that has caused my disability. Some of my health issues I have include POTS, Fibromyalgia, and Dystonia. I spent a lot of my life right here in this van with my service dog in training, Seiji, who right now is outside. This is Healing on Wheels, where we talk honestly about managing chronic illness, disability, and travel. If you haven't seen the original video where I took you through my actual injection appointment, the drive, the procedure, the drive home, I'll link that in the description box and in the card above. A lot of what I share today builds on that. This video is for anyone who is on Botox or Xeomin for chronic migraines or dystonia. Anyone waiting for their first round to kick in, or someone who loves a person going through this and wants to understand what the first month actually looks like. Not the clinical version, the real version. Let's start at the beginning, week 1. The first 24 to 48 hours, my only job is to rest, drink water, use my electrolytes, no heat directly on the injection sites, no heavy head movement, and I give myself permission to do nothing without guilt. That sounds simple. For those of us with chronic illness, it is not always simple, especially as a nurse who is used to just doing everything for others. By day 2 and 3, the injection site soreness really settles in. This is completely normal. When you inject into a muscle, the muscle responds. My neck, my shoulder, my mid-back. And because I also have small fiber neuropathy, my nervous system tends to amplify that soreness. So my experience may be a bit more intense than yours. Your mileage may vary, as they say. Some people also get what's called the Botox flu, bonding. I had a few days of that. I always have had a few days of that every round, but it's nothing real big that would stop me from getting it. And here's the most important thing I need you to hear about. Weeks 1 and 2, the medication is not working yet. Okay, this is day 4. I'm waking up with my heating pad on. The full effect builds up over 7 to 10 days. If you're sitting at day 5 thinking it didn't help, hold on. Give it time. Your muscles need time to respond. I've been through enough of these cycles to know the temptation to panic in week 1 is real. Don't. Just rest. Nobody told me at the beginning. Your first treatment may not give you the full results you're hoping for, and that is completely normal. Neurologists typically start conservative. My doctor started me at around 100 units. It has taken me years of working closely with him to build up to close to 400 units where I am now. Finding your therapeutic dose is a process, not a one appointment decision. So if your first round feels underwhelming, please don't write it off. Talk to your neurologist about what you noticed, even the small things, and give the process time to work. You may just be at the beginning of your dosing journey. Around day 10, and this has been consistent for me every single cycle, I start to notice a shift. It's subtle at first. The pull in my neck is a little quieter. I'm not working as hard to keep my head in a neutral position. And then, next thing I know, one morning I get in the van, I start driving. I'm halfway to where I was going before I realize I forgot to put my cervical collar on to drive. That is how I know that Botox is starting to work for me. The migraines start backing off around the same time. Not gone, but less frequent and less intense. And that cascade I talked about in the original video, where the dystonia feeds the migraines, which feeds the fatigue, that starts to quiet a little. I also notice my mood shift. I didn't realize how much constant, unmanaged pain affects your emotional baseline until you get a little relief and you can just breathe. More good hours than bad hours in a day. That's my personal benchmark, and I started hitting it around week 2.5. This kind of emotional stuff is exactly why I created the Caravan. To share personal updates that I may not choose to make a video about. Personal stuff that is sometimes hard to share with the public. The Caravan is a smaller group with those that also need friendship and support. It is my channel membership community. You may have heard other creators talk about Patreon. It's basically a way to support a creator and get exclusive content in return. I've chosen to keep mine right here on YouTube so you never have to leave the platform, create a new account, or remember another password. Everything is in one place, easy to find. There are 3 levels starting at under $2 a month. And if you know anything about van life meetups, we always circle the vans around a campfire. That's exactly what the Caravan is. Right now I'm looking for founding members, the ones who shape what this community actually becomes. If that sounds like something you need, the link is below. Come join the Caravan. Now back to the video. So here we are, 4 weeks out. Here is my honest update. The dystonia is significantly better managed right now. The spasms are still present. They don't disappear completely, but the Botox quiets them. It doesn't cure them, but they are not running my life the way they were those last few weeks before my injections. I can sit and work without my collar more often. I can drive. I can be in my van without fighting my own body the entire time. The migraines are reduced. I want to be specific because I know a lot of you are watching for exactly this. In that last window before my injections, I got migraines several times. This month at week 4, I've had 0 migraines. For me, that's significant. My sleep is better because my muscles aren't pulling and contracting all night. And Seiji is in less nurse mode and more let's do something mode. When she's more relaxed, I'm having better days. Quick pause. If you are paying full price for Botox or Xeomin for a medical condition, please go watch my video on the Manufacturer Savings Program linked above. My copay was close to $1,000 every 3 months. These programs can cover up to $5,000 a year. The link is in the description. That is real money. Don't leave it on the table. It was like a year before I realized about these programs, and I lost a lot of money. If this update is helpful, one tap on the subscribe keeps this content reaching people who are searching for exactly this and can't find it. In the spirit of honest nurse-led content, here is what isn't fixed. The small fiber neuropathy doesn't respond to Botox. The burning and tingling, that's still there. The fibromyalgia pain is still at my baseline every morning. The fatigue from EDS and POTS doesn't disappear. What changes is that I am not layering uncontrolled dystonia and daily migraines on top of all that. And removing those layers, even partially, matters more than I can fully put into words. This isn't a cure, it's a window where I can live my life. Take care of Seiji, do this work, and be present in my own life. And I am grateful for every single day of that window. If you're in this, waiting for your first round to kick in the middle of a rough week 1, or wondering if this treatment is even worth it, I hope this gave you a clearer picture of what to actually expect. You are not alone in this. Thanks for watching. If you learned something new or found value in this video, please subscribe and share it. You don't want to miss anything coming up. Here's a video in just a few seconds. We'll see you there. Bye!
Close your eyes. Get some rest.